how is it not sexual? We're talking about any kind of an act. Even if it's they are worshiping you and you're just standing in the room and their act is to give you some flowers and they get off on that. That's a sexual thing. How can it not be sexual?
Or I think maybe how we're defining it, because maybe the act is sexual. Like, that's what your point is.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling sexual feelings while it's happening.
Or the female dominant doesn't want to have sex with the male submissive.
Well, I'm not going to fuck a sub.
Well,
right.
It's not even that, though.
No. I mean, okay. Here, let me try to rephrase. First of all, why I just said that I'm not going to fuck a sub. Because a submissive does not turn me on normally as a man who can pick me up and rough and ready me up against the wall and tell me, you want it, kind of thing, and all that sort of stuff.
And that's another thing that we've come across too. Yeah. Go ahead.
What about a lot of
female
dominance?
The female dominance,
yes.
I just wanting like an alpha type male.
I need an alpha male for my sexual gratification.
Yes.
However, I can still get off with a submissive, and he doesn't even have to touch me. It's about the fact that I can sit there. I'm in control of my sexuality, whether I turn it on or turn it off. I can see your point about the other pro-doms that you might have spoken with, that they don't get any sexual pleasure out of it, but I think that they might be lying to themselves, and I will tell you that.
Okay.
Because whether or not, they may just not be recognizing. I'm not trying to put anybody down. Sure. I'm just saying that they may not recognize that they're getting a sexual gratification out of it. Even if they are being paid for the money and that's what they feel that their gratification is for, I can tell you that, honestly, I know a large number of pro-doms all across the country, and most of them are insecure and fucked up, okay? Just like me. I have my own insecurities, and I have my own problems, and my life is crazy sometimes. And putting something into this perspective of, I am this gorgeous woman, but why doesn't anybody want me? The only ones that want me are the ones that want to worship my feet, or they want to use me or something like that. And I have talked with a lot of pro-doms, and they have come from a place like that they feel like they have been used. And so their sexuality doesn't come out necessarily in the sessions. I think maybe that's probably where the difference is. Because if they, yes? Oh, sure, I can finish because I'm the one in charge. No. Anyway. But I think they separate it because otherwise it becomes more that personal partner thing. And so they're trying to keep it more business because they're afraid that if they feel something sexual for a client that it will cross a line. Make sense?
A line that they have for themselves.
Yes.
And I think that there are things that they may do in a session that they don't find any sexual pleasure from.
Oh, yeah.
They may not be into the things that the submissive is into.
I've had sessions like that too.
Not all women are into foot worship. Not all women are into the various things that men could be into. So they, as a pro-dominant, they're doing something that somebody is requesting of them.
Yeah.
So they may not feel that, okay? But for a pro-dom to say that they never have any sexual gratification or any
that's just
sexual
that's
feeling,
messed up.
I would have to say that they're either not being honest or they're not a very good dom because they're not putting any passion into what they're doing. And if you're not putting, I don't care what business.
No, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, don't do it.
I don't care what it is that you do in life.
Yeah, but you can have different types of enjoyment. It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual enjoyment. There's joy. There's just regular joy that you can experience without it having to be like a turn on.
That's true. But I think in this respect, though, because of the environment that you are creating when you play, whether it's professionally for, a session or whether you're playing with a partner either in private or in a public place, this is still a sexually charged scene. So the joy that you find is going to stem from the sexual encounter, because this is a sexual encounter. A sexual encounter can be something as staring longingly into somebody's eyes that you just met and you realize that you find them completely beautiful and would like to get to know them better. There's still joy in that, but there's also that kind of
attraction. Don't consider that a sexual encounter. I don't know. I don't.
See, I'm getting you to think about different perspectives of things.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for listening to Bound to Talk. Look for us on YouTube, iTunes, or visit boundtotalk.com.